Bristol Green Capital Partnership is a fairly unique partnership of over 850 organisations that come together in the city to try and make it a greener and more sustainable city for everyone. Those organisations range from huge companies, from big institutions like the universities and the local authority, right the way through to tiny, small and medium enterprises and little community groups. But what we do is try and bring those people together so that they can collectively make much more of an impact. So Bristol's had a very, very long history of activism, of some radical thinking, right the way back, probably 40, 50 years, and you could say hundreds of years, but certainly in terms of environmental action, 40 or 50 years of different groups coming up. Many of the big organisations across the UK first found their roots here, the Sustrans and the Soil Association, some of those organisations that have made a big impact across the country. But it's also been a real hotbed for small activities going on, people just making a difference where they live. And I think when in 2007, 2008, there was a real recognition that whilst there was an awful lot happening, it could often get quite dissipated. It often wasn't brought together so that it could be, the cliche of more than the sum of its parts. So it was just a small number of about 12 organisations, including some of the organisations like the City Council, some of those big organisations, and some individuals who had that foresight to think what could happen if we helped to support people to work more together. They came together and said, what do we want to do? We want to be a green capital for others to follow. Before even the European Green Capital Award existed, they said, let's try and support much more collaborative working and partnership working for this shared goal of making a much more sustainable future for our city. If you're interested in making this better future, then you're part of it. We don't have any difficult barriers to getting involved. Also to create a goal, a vision that is actually quite easy for people to step into. So the partnership's aim is to help create a low carbon city with a high quality of life for all. So if your passion is any element of environmental or social justice issues, or even just as a citizen or a business person in the city, you can see something for you in that vision. So helping create a shared purpose, helping create an opportunity for anyone and everyone to get involved means that you start getting that momentum. And once you've got some momentum, other people want to join, the city leaders will listen, and the population as a whole will see this as something to be proud of in their city.